Hi guys, in today's video we are talking about rest. The day you understand and you make peace with the fact that resting is also a part of work, you are going to be so happy, especially if you're the kind of person that guilt trip yourself or criticize yourself when you didn't do everything that is on your to-do list, or when you didn't do the task that you were supposed to do that day, or the things you have to achieve in order to create your dream business or your dream life or to pursue your dream career. If you are the kind that has a problem and difficulty with resting and with not doing anything, this video is for you. I just broke out of this belief that productivity equal value and productivity equal I had a successful day and I'm happy with myself and I'm proud of myself. It started a long time ago. It started with industrial era where all the factories, it was the more work and the more things are done and produced and the less rest is involved. We have been conditioned from that era to hustle harder and sleep when you die, and the school work environment that literally conditioned us to rest equal and productivity equal negative equal not good. And even growing up, the way we are raised and how we had to do our homework before we could play. We had to achieve this and this and this task to be able to go take a nap or relax. Like, we were rewarded with rest after working. Rest was a reward from effort and from work and from doing and from achieving, from pushing through exhaustion. And we were sometimes punished for not doing, for resting, for relaxing, for slowing down. This comes from a very deep rooted belief that work equal productivity and rest equal unproductivity. But it could not be further from the truth. Rest is literally a necessity in a work process, in an achievement process, in a creating process, in a reaching your goal process. Rest is very important, and more than that, it's necessary. Rest allows your body, mind, and creativity to recharge, to integrate, and to align and realign. When you make peace with that fact, when you make peace with rest and you embrace rest and you stop criticizing yourself when you decide 1 day or 2 days or even 3 days, God forbid you rest for 3 days and you don't do nothing for 3 days. Like, this is ridiculous. The day you make peace with this, you will experience an amazing unlock of flow, of inspiration, of creativity, of achievement, and of feeling so good within and out. And you will experience so much energy that, let's say in 1 week you rested for 3 days, you didn't do nothing. I'm talking about nothing, not even reading a book. You ain't doing nothing, you're just resting. The next 4 days, you are going to achieve way more than if you worked for the 7 days straight up. Rest is literally necessary in the work process. It is essential, especially if you're creative, especially if you're an entrepreneur. When you are going after your dreams and when you are your own boss and there's no structure and there's no one to put limits and you don't have a certain amount of hours and you have to yourself decides and find that balance, this is going to help you a lot. It's going to help you tremendously, because that's when your flow comes back in and you are letting go of those blockages that were literally counterproductive. Resting is going to open the flow of productivity. You will do so much more and with so much less effort when you allow yourself to rest and to be at peace with rest. Because when you criticize yourself and you guilt trip yourself and you talk so much shit to yourself because you didn't do what was on your tasks list, on your to-do list, you didn't do the task that you've been telling yourself you have to do to achieve this and that and that, you spending your whole day complaining and criticizing yourself and talking negative talk to yourself. Result is you didn't even rest. You didn't do the things on your to-do list. You didn't do the task you wanted to do and you had to do. And on top of that, you didn't even give your body and mind the opportunity to rest. You didn't even rest. You wasted a whole day. So if you're not going to do something, and if you are rescheduling things and you are pushing things back because you feel tired, you feel unmotivated, you feel uninspired, give yourself 2-3 days to rest. Just decide, okay, you know what? Instead of criticizing myself all day and wasting the day, because the day is going to go by anyway, give yourself the gift of rest without guilt. Embrace the rest. And I promise you, the flow is gonna come right back. Your body is going to feel better. Your mind is going to feel better. You are going to be inspired. You are going to be energized. You are going to be boosted. You are going to have so much creativity. You are going to be at peace and you are going to feel your best. When you're exhausted, your body is literally done. You can't produce quality work when you're exhausted. You have to rest to produce your best. Ooh, that rhymes. Okay, the rhymes. So, instead of criticizing yourself and being like, oh, you're procrastinating, that's exactly why you're not achieving what you want, this is exactly why you're not getting what you want, you are lazy, you're not doing what it takes, you don't have what it takes. Instead of all those things that are like taking over your mind because you're not doing the little things on your to-do list for 2 days, let it go and decide to rest and honor your body and you feeling the way you're feeling that day. I'm not saying don't do nothing always and hope that everything is gonna come to you by magic. No, please use your discernment. If you're watching my videos, I like to think you're smart enough to make the difference between pure laziness and procrastinating versus a rest that is needed for your body and your mind and your health and your whole work process and your whole achievement and creating process. So obviously make the difference. I'm not saying don't do things for months and then, hope for the best. No. But honor your body. When you are exhausted, when you don't feel like it, and you put into work, you've been doing the things, you do the things, you get things done. But sometimes you don't feel like it. Sometimes you need a break. Your body needs a break. It's exactly the same as working out. It's exactly the same as your muscles. When you work out, you are using your muscle. You are creating tiny tears in your muscles. You are breaking your muscle technically. When you work out and you use your muscle and you break those muscles are not growing when you are working out. They are not. Guess when they grow? Guess when they get stronger? It's when you rest. It's when you take a break from working out and from using and tearing those muscles apart that they come back together. They heal and they become bigger and stronger during the rest phase. This is the same thing here. Those micro tears that you created while you are working out is during the recovery phase that your body repairs those fibers and make your muscle stronger. And that applies a lot. In inner work process and journey. So if you're on a personal growth journey, you're doing a lot of inner work and you're processing a lot of things and you're breaking a lot of old habits and you're healing a lot and you're rewiring your brain, which is exhausting for your body. The energy that is used, the amount of energy used during inner work, deep inner work, is humongous. It's enormous. You need rest. You have to listen to your body when you do inner work. Because it's basically with the analogy of the working out. When you do inner work, you are putting effort, right? This is your workout, your mental workout. You are using a lot of energy. you are breaking free from a lot of old belief and old patterns and thought patterns that you had your whole life. When you rest, it's the recovery time, it's the rebuilding stronger new belief, new patterns, new ways of thinking. During your effort and when you do the inner work, the deep inner work, the deep introspection, self-reflection, healing, you are breaking years of old version of yourself that you've been for many, many years. When you rest, when you practice stillness and you relax, this is when integration happens. This is when your nervous system, this is when your subconscious mind, this is when your whole energy field realigned, integrate, and build the new version of yourself, the new you. So when you rest, when you actually rest without guilt, without self-criticism, when you honor that rest, when you embrace that rest and you take advantage of it, enjoy days off, that's when you start blocking the benefits of your work. And therefore, that's when you start receiving. That's when you start aligning. That's when you start manifesting. That's when you start creating the things that you want. Rest truly, truly, truly opens the door to receiving clarity, joy, abundance, and ease. If you aspire to have a life based on ease and flow and as effortless as possible and as easy as possible, you have to practice living this kind of life. If you're always on the go, if you're always working hard and I'll sleep when I die, well, you are going to just attract this type of life. This is just what you are, and this is what you embody, and this is what you live, and this is what your tomorrow is going to be like. But when you make peace with rest and you embrace rest and you literally okay with just resting sometimes, this is going to integrate in your mind, in your body, in your energy, and it's going to become a norm, and it's going to become natural and automatic, and your life is going to reflect that as well. This is also backed up by neuroscience. So when you rest, especially when you do absolutely nothing, your brain enters a state that is called a default mode network, the DMN. That's when your subconscious integrates memories, solve problems, and create new ideas. This is wild. The way we are designed and the way everything is made, it's mind-blowing. This is science. This is proven. This is studied. Resting is necessary for your brain. It's necessary for your health. You know how like when we grow up, they made eating necessary and normal and natural and needed. You have to finish your plate if you want to grow up. You have to eat your veggies if you want to evolve and if you want to grow and if you want to be a big boy or a big girl. You have to eat, right? Rest is as needed as food. This is a part of our health, and this is a part of the mechanism and the fuel to our bodies functioning. Rest, by definition and by scientific facts, it is when creativity and healing happens. Your mind literally creates and your body literally heals when you are resting. It's scientifically proven that rest improves problem solving, emotional regulation, creativity, and long-term focus. Again, it's just like working out. It's during the rest phase and the recovery phase that your muscle heals and becomes stronger. It's the same way for everything in your body. Rest is necessary. It's necessary for your focus. It's necessary for your achievements. It's necessary for your creativity. It's necessary for you to be able to not act based on your emotions and be rational and make the right decision for you and take a step back in stressful situation and regulate your emotions. It's necessary for your problem solving. Rest is very, very, very much a necessity. So make peace with resting. Practice not criticizing yourself when a day or two you don't do anything, and watch the wonder, watch the amazing things that happen the following days after you rested, after you didn't do nothing. I promise you, the flow will be so much better. The ideas will be so much better. You will get more done than if you worked nonstop on the thing. It would be of better quality, it would be faster, it would be better. It will just be an improved version of what you would have done if you were forcing. If you were forcing things, when you are forcing things and it's not in flow and you are exhausted, you are blocking your blessings. You are blocking your own growth and your own alignment. So remember, every single time, you need rest. You need rest. If you rest for a couple of days, you are not lazy. You are not failing. Rest is your body's way of supporting your vision. The more you make peace with it, the more effortlessly everything else flows. This mindset shift not only changes your productivity, but it also changes for the better the relationship you have with yourself. So embrace rest and honor your body, honor that phase that is necessary for your evolution, for your growth, for your expansion, for achieving the things you want to achieve and with your goals. The period of rest are when your body and everything behind the scene is happening. So honor this, make peace with rest, stop criticizing yourself, stop feeling bad when you are tired and when you need a break. Take the break. I promise you, once you take that break and you allow yourself to rest in peace, you will be amazed at the things that happen the days after that, the weeks after that, and you will feel so much better. Your life will be better, I promise you. I hope this video helps you make peace with rest, understand rest better, because we lack understanding when it comes to rest. We judge rest by the belief that we were raised with and that we were passed on. But once you understand what rest actually does and its important role and the necessity of it, and you honor that, your life will improve. Your entire life will improve and everything in it. So enjoy your rest day. Don't do nothing, in peace, and enjoy. It's literally a gift from God. Making rest a necessity is a gift from God. Thank God, because who is trying to work nonstop? Not me. So thank you so much for today. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Mwah.